Something which can often be overlooked when it comes to quitting porn is the importance of relaxation and rest time. So in this really busy, overstimulating world that we now live in, modern life can be quite difficult. There can be a lot of pressure, a lot of responsibility, and everything can just feel like it's moving really fast. And that includes things like going on social media, maybe scrolling through your phone, maybe messaging a lot, spending time on dating apps, video games, and of course, looking at porn. It all moves at a really fast pace. There's a huge reward prediction error, and the amount of dopamine being released can often be really high and be more than it would have been for our ancestors in the past. And so our brain isn't quite used to the amount of stimulation. And so what we may want to do sometimes is go and escape from all of the pressure, all of the responsibility. And what we then do is go and enter into these worlds which are also really overstimulating, because we think, well, I just need some time to myself. I want to go and play a video game, or I'm just going to relax and watch some porn to try and calm down. But then we end up being even more overstimulated. We end up having our mind whizzing around even more than it was beforehand, and we just feel absolutely awful. And so the activity which we think is going to give us some relaxation actually makes everything a lot worse and doesn't offer us the real nourishment which we were probably seeking. So I've had a really busy week. I've spent the last 5 days doing my day job as a business development manager for a tech company. And then in the evenings, I've mostly been recording YouTube videos and sort of trying to grow my own personal business where I'm coaching people. And so by the end of this week, it's Saturday today, I was just a little bit exhausted. The other thing was that on Sunday night, I did some volunteering work for around 8 hours. And that was really intense because it's helping people who are often suicidal. So yeah, I was just exhausted this morning. I woke up, I got out of bed, and I didn't really feel like doing any work. I didn't feel like pursuing my goals necessarily, not straight away anyway. So what I did instead is I went, okay, I'm going to have a few hours to just chill out a little bit. So I sat down, I read a book for an hour, and then proceeded to cook a really healthy, nourishing meal, a lot of chicken, some pepper, good bit of seasoning, of course, and some rice. And then after that, I watched a bit of Netflix, just a documentary on David Beckham that I've been meaning to watch for a little while. So I watched one episode of that. And by the end of doing those activities, I just kind of felt restored again, revitalized. And I was like, okay, now I'm kind of excited to pursue my goals and, be productive. And as you can see, I've gone on a camera and I've started to record another YouTube video because this is what I know I'm passionate about. But I don't think I could bring the positives of good energy to this video if I hadn't just had 3 hours of chilling out after a really heavy, long week. So having rest and making it actual, proper, effective rest that nourishes you and leaves you feeling good after you've had that time down, it's so important, because the alternative is just continuing on that sort of loop of pursuing something and working. Because for me, what I've realized lately is even spending time on my phone, messaging friends and family, it started to feel like work in a sense. I'd rather just see them in real life and put my phone away, because it's just a lot less stimulating and it's less fast, it's less instant, and there's less possibilities and options. Because with 20 different contacts on a phone, you can message loads of different people really quickly like that, and there's all these different groups and stuff, whereas in real life it's just you're with the people there, in the physical reality that we live in. It's just a different world to me, and it's just a much healthier way to communicate and build relationships and connection with people is in person, as opposed to being on my own, on my phone, messaging loads of different people at the same time. So yeah, take some time to rest and relax, and we're going to really try and put porn and overstimulating activities in the past, because we know that living a life away from all of that is just so much better for our mental health. So thanks a lot for watching this video. There will be links in the description if you want any further support on your journey of quitting porn, and I'll see you in the next video.